Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the concept of quote-unquote wild title. Now, this is kind of a concept that comes from jurisdictions, primarily in the United States, at least from my experience. And we're kind of extrapolating this notion onto whether or not it's possible to see something like this here in Thailand. Now, what is wild title? Well, depending on the type of jurisdiction you're in the U.S., it may be what's called a race notice, or actually a race jurisdiction, a notice jurisdiction, or a race notice jurisdiction. And on top of that, there may also be situations where there's deeds out there sort of that may have been properly formalized, but they haven't been recorded at the Registrar of Deeds. In any of these circumstances, you know, depending on how they have structured the notice type of mechanism associated with the Registrar of Deeds, you could end up with a situation where a deed could get registered on a company, or excuse me, on a property, and it may not be readily apparent to the person that may be subsequently looking to buy that. It's for this reason oftentimes folks engage the services of an attorney to issue what's called a title opinion, to do a title search, make sure that the title is in order, or in some cases, in many cases more now these days, they engage the services of title insurance firms that will go ahead and insure the title in order to, you know, formally make certain that either there is no title issue or they're insured in the event a wild title pops up. Thailand's a little bit different insofar as it utilizes a much more stringent registration system associated with title transfer. And in a sense, the taxation mechanism, the so-called transfer fees associated with the transference of title from one individual to another, results in, you know, in my opinion, wild title almost being impossible, because the government is associated with the transfer of that title from one individual to the other, and they assess taxes at the moment that transfer occurs. So they have a vested interest in making certain the formalities are in order for the transfer of that title. So for this reason, in my opinion, it's much less likely to see a situation akin to wild title here in the Kingdom of Thailand.